Hello, everyone. Um, Thank you for clicking on this video. I want to quickly thank everyone for the well wishes because it was a rough month, to say the least. Plenty of hospital visits and being intubated, but I just wanted to thank y'all for the love and care. Things have been much better since we switched the seizure medications, and I am meeting a neuroepilologist, however you fancy people say it, the neurologist that specifies with seizures, epilepsy. But thank you for everything. This video, I do have a lot to say, so I apologize if it's long. I wanted to start off with something. I hope I don't lose any of you on this, but I know a lot of people that I'm brave simply for existing with an illness, but I'm not. I'm not any braver than the next person at all. Pain is relative, adversity is usually relative, and your experiences are just as important and they matter just as much as mine own. So never say that my afflictions are more difficult than yours. They're not. It doesn't make us brave simply to exist with an illness. I think what can make people brave, with or without illness, is the actions we take in face of our darkest hours, in face of the difficulties we go against. What makes someone brave is the will to have the courage to do something about it, to fight like hell to survive. And I think that title of brave should go to everyone, whether they suffer with any type of illness or not. And I just wanted to remind you guys that I'm not braver than you at all. You guys are just as courageous for fighting your own battles. And another thing I wanted to bring to attention is because I realize I've done this in the past. Me being sick with mental health does not give me the excuse to mistreat others or hurt others or misbehave. We have to take responsibilities for our actions regardless if we are ill or not. And I know I've misbehaved in the emergency room. I've gotten aggressive from the anxiety and frustration and despair. And sometimes they push me to it with really horrible mistreatment. But I've even lost a little bit of control in places that were nice to me. And it's taken me a long time to realize that I do have a bit of control over my actions. And, if any of you happen to work in a hospital where I lost my cool, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I frustrated y'all or made y'all tired of me existing in the place. I do. But I wanted to bring that up too, that it's not an excuse. Oh, and another quick point is, so sometimes I see in the comments, people will say something and someone will correct them that's offensive and such. I just want to put this out there, and this is me. This is not anyone else. This is me. It is really fucking hard to offend me. Offensive phrases that for people diagnosed with schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, bipolar disorder, that it doesn't offend me, even when it's super hateful and trying to hurt me. Anyone out there trying to do that, I'm just letting you know, it really does not affect me. Now, yes, I can get baffled by extreme hate. I can get baffled by people saying the most obscene, violent shit to me, but you're not going to stay in my mind long. And I want you to know I am not easily offended, so don't feel as if I am super breakable. And actually, on that point about me not getting easily offended, I do this sometimes, is I will stand up for someone when I feel they have been wrong before giving them a chance to even let me know if they were offended or not. And that happens a lot. I've tried to scale it down on my part, but we don't always have to stand up for everyone all the time. You know, we humans, we survived an ice age. We've survived the harshest conditions and always came back up. So, I don't know, it's sort of confusing. If people are mean, just remember they don't actually have any control over you. And sometimes it feels good to stand up for yourself. And when you stand up for others, which is also important, yes, maybe just take a step back also and see if it's something they truly need help with. Some of you amazing people have defended me in the past, but I've noticed sometimes the defense is more aggressive and violent than the person who was being an asshole in the first place. So, I don't know. I'm sure this argument doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, I have not been sleeping much, and the heat is horrible here in Texas. But okay, so thank you for standing up for me. Also, if you're trying to hurt me, it ain't gonna work. And we don't always have to jump up for people on people's behalfs. We're all stronger than we think we are. We really are. So, in relation to this community, you guys, you amazing people, I want to thank y'all so much, because I honestly don't think I deserve such incredible compassion and patience and understanding. I'm not sure if I'll ever believe I deserve that, but it really does give me a ray of hope, because I often see this is a very individualistic time, where it really seems almost everyone is only concerned with themselves, how they feel, how they see the world, and everyone should tiptoe around them. And what that does is it keeps us from forming connections with one another, and that's why I am baffled by this amazing, beautiful community. All of you, whether you deal with mental health or not, or a loved one has mental health and you help them, you provide for them, all of you in this group, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you give me hope that maybe the world isn't so focused on itself as I fear. You guys really do make an incredible difference in my life on that note, so thank you. I really do appreciate y'all's patience with me. And I want to give y'all some good news too. I told you about the seizure good news, but also, I have not experienced a mental health crisis in months. I've had problems, and I just got through a week and a half of severe depression, but there has been no harm. There have been no attempts and such. I'm trying to be vague so I don't, get destroyed by YouTube. I mean, they've taken me off because a healed scar showed up in one of my videos. So, yeah, people can shake their booties and basically produce porn on YouTube, but showing healing and describing the steps ones might take that successfully got them to that point. That's horrible. Blah. I swear, if I could talk to the gods of YouTube, I'd give them an uppercut. Anyhow, what was I saying? I was saying something. I know I was. I'm probably edit this out if I know how. Oh yeah, I've just been gone. But the good news, yes. Okay, and there's also a second bit of good news. My second book of poetry is finished. We are now in the process of doing final edits on the manuscript drafts, and then searching for agents and publication companies. So I'm really excited about this one. I hope any of you who enjoy poetry will read it. I got a little criticized with my first book that I didn't even promote it, which is pretty true. So this time I'm going to try promoting it a bunch, and maybe that will make a big difference. So thank you guys for hanging out. I hope I didn't sound mean at any point in this video. And I love you guys. Thank you for loving each other and helping each other. Y'all are fucking amazing. I'll catch you on the other side.
If I were to dream without a waking hour, I'd ask of you only to let me go. Let me free from your grieving mind. Instead, remember me as I once was, a life spent seeking the eternal flame of light. Do not dwell on thoughts of me leaving so soon. Instead, I'd ask you to see me in what I've left behind. See me in the smiles of your closest friends and family. Feel me in the cool breeze that breaks a hot summer day. Hear me in the words I've written down. Know me in our shared memories of friendship and love. Though I may not wake from these dreams, remember, you can find me in the eyes of your brothers, sisters, and all who wait to die. No matter how long I'm gone, I will always be just one laugh, one smile away.